embody characters with authenticity. Through the work of Olarotimi Fakunle, the actor is reminded that the stage is not merely a place of performance. It is a place of discovery. And who am I to say it is not so? This is the voice of the master. This is the voice of Father. And when the curtain rises, when the light falls upon the stage, and when the actor steps forward to meet the gaze of the audience, I will not throw you under the bus. Everything good will come. Thank you.
Thank you.
I don't know, please. I think that deserves a standing ovation, please. That deserves a standing ovation, please. Those are deep words. Abdul is one of, we can sit down, please. One of those people I say, one, don't judge the book by the cover. And two, again, I would say, you know, you could do yeah, confusing daddy. I'm blessed to have a personal relationship with him, and I won't lie to you, he's such an intelligent young man. Very, very intelligent. A genius, I would say. God bless you, Abdul. God bless you.
Thank you.
But you're still coming back. I think you're still coming back on stage. But you'll be coming back on stage with a person, the person of Ifa Dokubo, but not yet, please. Ifa Dokubo. What? No, cause see, I don't want to come on here and beat me, please. Ah, Jesus Christ! If I follow this man, I'm beating my job. Please, Mr. Ifa Dokubo or Ifa Dokubo. Uncle Waka. Okay, better, please. I beg. Now, Allen, we did. Anyways, they will be coming on stage after this performance. Bomi, are you here, please? Bomi, are you ready? Please, let's jam our hands together for Bomi for a musical performance. Should I open one for Uncle Waka too? No, okay. Yeah, man, sit down, please, gentlemen. Thank you very much, sir. God bless you.
You're well done. You do well. Just like chameleonic method acting, we also pray that we spend a little bit of time in respecting people's identity, especially our culture. Welcome. My name is Ifa Dokubo. Welcome. Olarotimi, you go write book. When they think of how would they wish.
No, he has money.
The wish no go walk after water side come, no worry. But when you go write book, what would they think of how would take who time will get time to read this book? With this with this so fuel price don't go high jump. Who time will get time to write this book? But I respect this man. He has been reputed to have unbundled the very and variegated challenges of theater that he has gone through. He is one actor that I personally respect, whether he's there or not. I am lucky to be closely associated with him. You know, I'm decades older than him, but what he's achieved in his theatrical adventure, I may yet be trying to beat his record. Give me a round of applause, please. As I talk now, one question will come into my mind. Go. What did give you liver? Hey. gave you this? Or rather, what is the peculiar motivation that made you even think of writing a book?
Okay. Thank you so much, Okuwaka. And I bequeath you more honor than you bequeath me. I'm grateful. And to everybody who has consistently nurtured me, I'm grateful. To everybody from way back. I mean, not everybody will get to read this book today. I'm going to ask you a question. I know we don't have the time, but from Wale Oguntokun, God bless his soul, was going to rest. Dr. Shino Ayodele was going to rest. To Professor Aziz, Shola Fosudo, Dr. Baron, Victor Thompson, Victor Eze was going to rest, Hussein Shwaibu, Kunle Afolayan, everybody who I cannot mention now, or who because of what is going on now, my brain cannot recollect. I'm eternally grateful. I am a student of life, and I've passed through different facets of this work. One of the greatest challenges I have is having to write this book, because I am a disciple of Konstantin Allegovich Stanislavski. However, 8 years ago, I sat down when acting was not paying money, because I need to get work. So I said, make I find work where I go do creatively. If you practice method acting, really, how many jobs can you do in a year? And I can say this to you because I have suffered it, where I'm not able to do more than 2 jobs. And what are you doing? Where I've not been able to do 2 jobs, more than 2 jobs, theater jobs. That time it was even more theater than I was doing, or 3 at most in a year. Because getting into that space, based on what my great lecturers and fathers taught me in school, and having read a lot of books about Chekhov and Stanislavski, trying to keep him in hard. And then there are bills to pay. And then something just triggered me one day out of anger. And I said, it's not possible now. People, they stay for Europe, then they do 2 films. Sometimes 1, they go do all right. Pirates of the Caribbean. That man has not recovered from it. But he was paid good money. And he could stay for 2-3 years without working. And I thought, how then is it possible for an African actor to metamorphose and adapt in the limited time that he has to be able to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 jobs in a year? And then came into my head, how does the chameleon adapt to a space? It doesn't matter the distraction that the chameleon has. In the forest, when the chameleon gets there, it chooses one color for the time being and for the space, and it lives through it. And that was the beginning of the 8 years research. Thank you, sir.
And the clap for him. It's all right. I don't forget what I want to ask you. What am I supposed to ask you? Yes. This has shown me that you are also gifted with the ability of time management. One who realizes that at so time I should do this. It takes something beyond human existence. It requires some sort of esoteric assistance. Your inspirations also come to become the color of the place we have seen. That is to conquer The intention is to conquer, like the lion or the tiger, while wearing the chameleonic face. So that was the combination of both, the tiger, the lion, and the chameleon. I'd like to ask you, the research you did, how painstaking was it? Where did it take you to? What were the challenges you encountered doing the research?
So I will go back to the film I did with I called him a Bangba, in 2023, recall. When, it was when the whole process was actually coming. That was 5 years into the research. But it was easily more effortlessly for me. But then, that play challenged my human ability. In that film, challenged my human ability in the sense that the human brain is capable of a lot of things and more. But as human beings, we are so limited with the environment and the space that we live in. But the chameleon is not. The chameleon chooses in the space of the madness. And that is another discipline on its own, that you on set sometimes trying to breathe into this character. So people are taking pictures, one person is doing that, one person is trying to post on Facebook, one person is trying to post, and this is me saying that I respect everybody's process. But I also do believe that you cannot give yourself to this work with phone distractions. It is impossible. I can understand. It is even more rampant now with theater performances where, because you say you have to show it to the world that you're on stage, you're doing this. What happens to the actors 5? What happens to the actors 10? What happens to the actors 15? Unfortunately, we may think it is not important, but I know the importance of that in my life. And my intention is to be able to propagate that and pass it to at least each and every person that I come across as an actor. And I'm trying to do that. And if you know me, you know I play a lot. But when it comes to the moment, a few moments before it is time, I go into my fire. Thank you.
Please go. Yes, I have been eating his rice for about 2 years now, and I think it is the best brand I've seen for a long time. That rice is quite nutritious. It is the only rice I eat. See, they do commercial for you. We go pay for this one. Yes, strictly speaking, is there anything about your growing up that you think will, or probably aided you to become so disciplined and so serious in whatever you are doing today?
So, my father was a soldier. So I'm a barrackite. I grew up in the barracks. And when I went to NCC in 1996, I met Victor Thompson, Shuaib Hosseini, the late Victor is Steve James, this man in Pitch Theatre, Felix Omeruan, Felix Okolo, and all of them. And they beat the shit out of me. And one of the things that kept resonating these days, theatre is the most disciplined discipline. Oyemi Afibati lost his school. I didn't understand it when I went to school. But one thing stopped with me, because growing up I had a lot of animals. I was introduced to animals from age 5, my mother. I had guinea pigs, I had ehoro, and I knew that they all behave differently. So for every character you play, every human being has got an animal feeling, an animal character. But it's a lot of work, and that is where the chameleon helps you. Because you may not understand it now, but we have dogs, we have cats, we have pigeons, we have hair, we have opolo, we have tortoise, we have turtles, we have these different animals. And sometimes in every character that you play, we have innate abilities from all of these animals. So I wouldn't say it's easy for me, or it was easy for me, but it's also taking a whole lot of work, experience, failings, practice, work, experience, failings, practice to be shared. And the only way you can survive and live long and try to be relevant in this work is discipline. Nobody can sell it to you. You may not be able to get it till you die. But whatever one works for any one of us, let's be true. According to Constantine and Legobi Stanislavski, to what is true and beautiful. Thank you.
Make ourselves more market.
Ipò ìwò ní lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ mo sì máa dé ibẹ̀ o. Máa dé ní àtàtà, máa dé ní ọlọ́lá. Bórí bá jọba lọ́la o, mo sì máa dé ibẹ̀ o.
Well done. Now, I wish I can ask you 2 more questions, but it should be only one. In fact, I'll make it half. Half question. How did you grind that? I mean, the process, the progression of getting this book to this state that we see. It must have taken a little bit of a. Let us know quickly.
I didn't want to do this thing, but it will have caused me marital crisis. And I'm saying that from the depth of my heart, because I'm not somebody who likes to. This thing, told you that nearly beat me because of this book before. What is wrong with you? This idea, you have been saying this thing for the past 6 years. I am someone who is very scared. I like to impact in person, but I just realized that we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. According to Primal, nothing is ever promised tomorrow. And so I decided to live my life that way, to live a good life, because nobody is guaranteed tomorrow. So I thought, just in case I don't make tomorrow, I would have left something for a crop of actors who believe in me, who send me messages, and who are challenging my daily existence to say, this your knowledge must not go to waste. And by the way, in this course of 8 years, I've written 2.5 books that I said I will not publish. But I have to take the bold step. This is the most important one of my life and my career, the Chameleon method of acting, and inspired by all of you, and to all the people who have taught me, who've trained me, dead and alive. I am eternally grateful for the knowledge you have bestowed upon me, and I am proud to say that whatever you have invested in me, I'm passing it on. I'm not dying with it. Thank you.
Well done, sir. As you go so, it was so one train. I thought they leave message for me. Rose, now all this is what I preach. So it's just what thing. As you go so, one something. leave a prayer request for me, I'll tell you the colors that he will use.
Since it's Chameleon, it comes with